Takes a second. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. Can you see me? Okay. So hi everybody, and welcome to our first semifinal round for ISCJ's first ever Jeopardy. We are down to our last 8 teams. Before we get started, we're going to introduce the team. So if you guys want to start, on my screen, I have Team Ali first. If you want to give a quick introduction and why you think you're going to be the winner.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Ramadan Mubarak to everybody. My name is Ibrahim, and why I think I'm going to win? I don't think I'm going to win, but I'll give it a shot.
All right, great introduction. The Afridi family.
Assalamu alaikum. This is the Afridi family. I have my wife Sophia with me, and the kids are in the back. I think when the combined power of our 7- and 8-year-old and our 11-year-old, we're going to win, inshallah.
All righty, inshallah. And we have the champions.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rasul Feroz, and my kids Hadia, Sana, and Basit. So hopefully, combine, we'll try to win the game.
Inshallah. Okay, and the last. Sorry, the last family is the Anwar family.
Assalamu alaikum. We're the Anwar family. My name is Usman, and my brother and my parents. And we're longtime members of the ICJ community and the NUI community. And hopefully, we have the knowledge that it takes to win.
All right, inshallah. Okay, we're gonna get started. Okay, our categories for today are going to be Prophet Adam alayhi salam, famous Muslims, Islamic basics, masajid around the world, the unseen, and stories from the Quran. So we did a random number generator, and what team are we starting? Oh God, it's doing this again. 1 second. Okay. I don't know why it keeps doing this. 1 second, guys. This is the first prelim. Who's the team that's going to be starting? It's team 2. So team 2. Please work. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so it'll be the Anwar family. I just have to delete this. Okay. So you guys have control of the board and you can choose a point value for questions.
We'll do stories from the Quran 300.
Stories from the Quran for 300. Okay, this is what happened to Qarun and his wealth when Prophet Musa alayhi salam made a dua. Team Ali?
What is the earth swallowed him?
Why is this? Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. Yes, the earth swallowing him. So you have. Why is this giving me issues? Guys, just give me 1 second. Sorry, technical difficulty. Your speakers. Can you guys hear me? Cool. Okay. Sorry about that. Bismillah. Okay, so Team Ali, you have control of the board and you get to select the next question in category.
Stories from the Quran for 400.
Sure. These are the two metals used by Dhul-Qarnayn to create the wall to keep in Juj and Ma'juj. Anwar family? Wait, sorry, you guys were muted. Yep.
What are copper and iron?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Stories from the Quran 200.
Stories from the Quran for 200. These are the creatures that the people who disobeyed the Sabbath were turned into. Champions.
What are monkeys?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Adam alayhi salam 300.
This ayah refers to these individuals and recite to them the story of Adam's two sons. In truth, when they both offered a sacrifice to Allah and it was accepted from one of them, but was not accepted from the other. Champions.
Who is Habil and Qabil?
That is correct. Okay, champions. Okay, you have control of the board.
Adam alayhi salam 400.
Prophet Adam alayhi salam had a disagreement with this prophet about his sin of eating from the tree. Champions?
Musa alayhi salam. Who is Musa alayhi salam?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Adam alayhi salam 200.
This is what Iblis told Adam alayhi salam what would happen to him if he ate from the tree. Team Ali?
What is become angels?
There's something else. So,
Oh, and be immortal.
okay, should we give half the points for that? Because I said there's something else. Okay. All right, and you have control of the board.
Stories from the Quran 500.
Stories from the Quran for 500. These are the 4 actions that Luqman referred to as the important commandments, Azm al-Umur. Okay. What are establishing prayer, enjoining what is right, forbidding what is wrong, and being patient over what befalls you? So, Team Ali, you still have control of the board.
Stories from the Quran for 100.
This is the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ who is talked about in Surah Al-Masad. Team Ali?
Who is Abu Lahab?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
The unseen for 500.
Unseen for 500. This was the miracle of the first construction of Al-Aqsa during the time of Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam. Okay. The answer is what is being built by JINN. Okay. And Team Ali, you still have control of the board.
Okay, let's go with unseen for 400.
Unseen for 400. This is what is written on Allah's throne. Afridi family? Sorry, just ignore that.
What is Ayatul Kursi?
That is incorrect. Anyone else? Oh, sorry. Okay. What is my mercy overcomes my wrath? So Team Ali, you still have control of the board.
Unseen for 300.
Unseen for 300. These are the names of the angels of the graves. Anwar family.
What are Munkar and Nakir? Or Munkar.
Correct.
Good job.
And you have control of the board. Oh, wait. Sorry, you guys were muted. Yeah.
Prophet Adam 500.
Prophet Adam for 500. This is the prophet that Adam alayhi salam gave 40 years of his life to. Okay, the correct answer was Prophet Dawood alayhi salam. Who is Prophet Dawood alayhi salam? And Anwar family, you still have control of the board.
No. Unseen for 200.
The unseen for 200. Okay.
Unseen.
This is the name of the angel that controls the weather. Anwar family.
Who is Angel Mikhail?
That is correct. And you still have control of the board.
Unseen 100.
Unseen for 100. These creatures are created from light. Champions.
What are angels?
Correct. And you have control of the board.
No.
It's us.
Islamic basics 300.
Islamic basics 300.
Islamic basics for 300. This is the sole purpose of mankind and jinn's creation. Champions.
What is it?
To worship Allah subhanahu.
What is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
That is correct. It's champions, right? Okay, and you still have control of the board.
Islamic basics 400.
Islamic basics. This is your companion in your grave. Anwar family.
What is the Quran?
That is incorrect. Champions, do you want to answer that?
Your actions.
What is your actions?
Do you want to correct that answer?
Did you hear us?
We did hear you.
That's what it
Actions
says.
are these,
Actions.
okay.
These.
Sorry, what the heck? Guys, I'm having technical difficulties with my computer today for some reason. This one though.
Actions. Deeds.
What are actions
Deeds.
or deeds?
Sorry.
That question can't count because the answer flashed.
I know. Do you remember what level that was? 400. 400. Is that the Islamic basis of 400? For sure? No, it's the 500 one. This is your companion in your grave. Okay. Sorry, Afridi not Afridi family. Fatima just completely crashed again. I don't know what's happening. Why are these even low in here? I don't know, are they still on? Sorry guys, 1 second. Okay. I am so sorry about this. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So the champions, you guys have control of the board and we won't count that question. And did we?
Unmute yourself. We cannot see the PowerPoint. We just see the something different.
This is crazy. Okay. All right. And you didn't take any points off of the Unwar family. Okay, that question's not going to count. Sorry for the
Yeah, I
technical.
had another issue. I think the question before it, you called on the wrong team. I think you called on champions, and I think it was. No, I looked at the chat. Let's see.
Once I type go, so when it shows on my screen, once I type go, so then the
I
next
think it was the Anwar family was supposed to get. I think it was 2 questions ago. Like it's the one that comes right after the go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, not on my screen. That's not how it's coming up. So,
Okay, maybe yeah. Okay.
all right. So champions, you still have control of the board.
Islamic Basics 200.
Islamic basics for 200. This is the only unforgivable sin. Okay. Team Ali.
What is shirk?
That is correct.
Hey, sorry, can you guys hold a second? For some reason, we can't see the screen. I'm trying to reset. Oh, here we go. How do I get this?
Oh, so maybe it's Zoom that's crashing. It's not my fault.
Okay. All right, now we're good.
Okay. So you guys, Team Ali, you have control of the board.
Islamic basics for 500.
This is described by the Prophet ﷺ as being ihsan, perfection in worship. Team Ali.
What is worshiping God as if he sees you? As if you see him, excuse me.
That is correct. You still have control of the board.
Islamic basics for 100.
This is a number of pillars of Islam. Wait until I type go, guys. Afridi family. You guys are muted.
What is? Say it.
What is 5?
That is correct.
No, that's Iran. That's the pillar.
Afridi family, you have control of the board.
What do you guys want to take? We'll take masjids around the world for 500.
Sure. I am the most important historical mosque in Iran and was renamed to the Imam Mosque after the 1979 Islamic Revolution in Iran.
Say the Rumi mosque.
What is the Shah Mosque in Iran?
Oh.
Afridi family, you still have control of the board.
All right, we'll take. Oh, we mute it.
No, you just.
We'll take famous Muslims for 500.
I was the greatest leader of the Abbasid Empire. Okay. The correct answer is who is Harun al-Rashid? And you have control of the board.
Go ahead.
We'll take famous Muslims for 400.
I was known for expanding the Ottoman Empire into its golden age. Team Ali.
Who is Suleiman the Magnificent?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Famous Muslims for 300.
I'm most known for my travel logs. I traveled over 75,000 miles across and beyond the Islamic world. Anwar family.
Who is Ibn Battuta?
That is correct. You have control of the board.
Famous Muslims 200.
Famous Muslims for 200. My poetry is the most read in the entire world. Afridi fan. No, that's Team Ali.
No, who is Rumi?
That's correct. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Okay. Okay, you have control of the board.
Famous Muslims for 100.
Famous Muslims for 100. I am the youngest Nobel Prize winner. Champions.
Who is Malala?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Masjids around the world, 400.
I am located in India and was built by the same person who built the Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan. Champions?
Shahi Masjid.
What is Shahi Masjid?
That is incorrect.
Oh my God.
नाम क्या है किसने बनाया था ताजमहल
Shahjahan. Family, do you want to try? Because you were the next team to type B.
Take a third person.
Okay. What is the Jama Masjid? Okay. And since nobody got that correct, champions still have control of the board.
What is masjid around the world, 300?
Before the DNAT Center, I was the largest masjid in the United States. Anwar family?
What is Masjid Nur in Columbus, in Ohio?
That is incorrect. Sorry. And then what is the Islamic Center of America? Champions, you still have control of the board.
200. Masjid around the world, 200.
I am the largest mosque in the UAE, and my architecture was inspired by the different masajid around the Islamic world. Anwar family.
What is the Sheikh Zayed Mosque?
That is correct. That was 200. You have control of the board, Anwar family.
Masajid.
I am located in Istanbul, Turkey, and I was built under Sultan Ahmed I. I am the most visited mosque in Turkey. Anwar family.
What is the Sultan Ahmed Mosque?
What is the Blue Mosque?
You answered incorrectly the first time. Champions?
What is the Blue Mosque?
No.
Ahmed. Sorry.
No, that is incorrect.
Who?
It was the Blue Mosque. Okay, and then the last question before we go to Final Jeopardy. This is the wife of Adam alayhi salam. Champions?
Who is Hawa alayhi salam?
That is correct. Okay, so moving on to moving on to Final Jeopardy. Afridi family, you're still more than welcome to participate to see if you guys have know what the answer is.
Thank you.
If you guys want to Can you check that? Okay. I'm gonna check the point that you just sent. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, can you check that? Yeah, it is. Okay. I made a mistake. The Sultan Masjid and the Blue Masjid are the same. So that question was worth 100 points. So we'll give 100 points back to the Anwar family and to the champions.
200. It should be 800 total because we lost 100 for getting it wrong.
Thank you. Okay. So if you guys want, so the category for Final Jeopardy will be Hadith. So if you guys want to put in the point value you want this question to be worth.
So one question, the top 2 advance?
The top 2 advance, yes, to our finals tomorrow at 3 p.m.
And that's with no, doesn't matter who's first or second, right?
No. You're writing down their points. Mm-hmm. This was crazy. Anwar family, we need how many points? Okay. Here's the prompt for the last question. Okay. Prophet ﷺ said, whoever does ghusl on Friday, like ghusl for janaba, then goes to the prayer. In the first hour, it is as if he sacrificed a blank. Whoever goes in the second hour, it is as if he sacrificed a blank. And whoever goes in the third hour, it is as if he sacrificed a blank. Whoever goes in the fourth hour, it is as if he sacrificed a blank. And whoever goes in the fifth hour, it is as if he has offered a blank. When the imam comes out, the angels come to listen to the khutbah. Stops the sound. I don't know why it does that. This is so annoying. We're just waiting for the Anwar family. Okay. And the champion. Okay. So, unfortunately, nobody got this answer correct. It is camel, cow, horned ram, hen, and then offering an egg. So most of you guys got the first 3 correct, but then a lot of you assumed that it was going to be an animal for the last one as well, but it was offering an egg. So that puts us, Fatima, what are our points at now?
Anwar family is at 400. Team Addie's at 1800. And champions are at 600.
Okay, so Team Ali and champions, you guys will be moving on to the finals. Anwar family and Afridi family, thank you so much for playing and being part of this experience and dealing with all the technical difficulties you ran into for this game.
Just one question.
Yes.
How did we come up to 600? It was 1100.
I mean, you guys are still the winners. It'll go up to 700. Sorry. Thank you for catching that.
Just wondering. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
You want to the next one?
Yes.
She should.
Let's go to the waiting room. Icum, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Just
we're just waiting for one more team.
Okay. Wait. Okay. It's man medicated.
All right. Did they join? We're just waiting for one more team, but as we're waiting, I'll just quickly go over some changes that we made to the rules to hopefully make this as fair as we can make it. Okay, so after the prompt is fully read, I will type go in the chat, and the first team to type beep after that will have control of the board. Also, with respect to the final Jeopardy question, okay, they should have just joined. Cool. With respect to the final Jeopardy question, we'll tell you what the category is going to be so that you can put the number of points that work best for your team in that category. So do we have everyone online now? And just, oh, wait. So if you guys just want to test out typing beep in the chat. So Hagad Crew, since you just joined, we can only do it privately. No. that's just me. Everyone's able to see it. Cool. So as soon as a prompt is read, as soon as I say go, the first team to type in beep is the one who controls the board. Okay. And then since, just to give a quick introduction to people who are watching, if you guys just want to start and say what your team is and why you think you're going to win, inshallah. We'll start with the Akhtar family.
We're the Akhtar family. It's me, my dad, my mom, and my sister, and we just prepared a lot, so hopefully we win.
Team NUI ISCJ.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum. We're NUI CJ. It's me, my two brothers, my mom and my dad. Yeah, we're gonna beat Toha.
Okay. And then the Ichman family or Ichmans.
Assalamualaikum. It's me, my brother, my mom, and my dad.
Okay, awesome. And then last but not least, Haggad crew.
Assalamualaikum, Mama. And I'm here with my brothers and my dad, and inshallah we're gonna be Turk.
Okay, so I see some competitiveness between NUI ISCJ and Haggad crew. All right, we're gonna get started.
Okay.
What is it doing? Today's categories are Islam in America, Prophet Isa alayhi salam, from the Sunnah, Quran, the 99 names, and Sahaba. Alrighty, and we did a random number generator, and the team that'll be starting today is
The Akhtar family.
the Akhtar family. You have control of the board.
Sahaba 100.
Sahaba for 100. This was the Prophet ﷺ's best friend and the first Khalifa. Haggad crew.
Who is Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anh?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Sahaba 200.
Sahaba for 200. This Sahaba could only recite the Adhan fully once when they conquered Jerusalem after the Prophet ﷺ died. Haggad crew again.
Who is Bilal radhiyallahu anh?
That is correct. And you have control of the board again.
Sahaba 300.
Sahaba for 300. This companion gave the suggestion of digging a trench around Medina for the Battle of Khandaq. Haggad crew again.
Who is Salman al-Farisi radhiyallahu anh?
That is correct. And you still have control of the board. NUI ISCJ, you're third in that, so maybe you want to try to click beep first if you're competing with Haggad crew.
Let's do Sahaba for 100.
Alrighty. During the Battle of Tabuk, Umar radiallahu anh donated blank of his wealth. Abu Bakr radiallahu anh donated blank of his wealth. Akhtar family.
Hazrat Umar donated half of his wealth, and Hazrat Umar half of his wealth, and Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq full of his wealth.
You want just put that in a question format.
What is Hazrat Umar donated half of his wealth, and Abu Bakr donated full of all of his wealth.
And that is correct. Okay, and you have control of the board.
Sahaba for 500.
Sahaba for 500. This Sahaba never prayed next to the Prophet ﷺ. He always prayed behind him. Okay, it is who is Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anh, and you still have control of the board, Akhtar family.
Quran for 100, please.
And for 100. This was the cave where the Prophet ﷺ received his first revelation. NUISCJ?
What is the cave of Hira?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Let's go some bigger numbers.
All right, Quran for 400.
Excuse me.
Yes?
There is a type. Look at this one. We are on the first, in fact, not the last question on the chat.
So from what I have, I can send, let me see if I can send.
You might see it differently because that's how the program works. But some people might, it's not always consistent. So the leader of the chat will see what she gets first.
Okay, that's fine, no problem.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because in my order I have NUISCJ, Ichman, then Akhtar family. Okay, so
Oh, oops, we pressed that.
NUISCJ, you have control of the board, and you said, I'm sorry, what did you say? Quran for 400? Okay. In this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals that iron came from out of this world, which scientists have confirmed to be true. Iron is unnatural to the earth. NUISCJ.
What is Surah Al-Hadid?
That is correct. Okay.
Quran for 500.
And for 500. In this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals that every living thing comes from water. Akhtar family?
What is Surah Anbiya?
Yeah, that is correct. Okay, and you have control of the board.
Quran for 200.
Quran for 200. This is the number of surahs in the Quran. NUISCJ?
What is 114?
That is correct.
I don't know, something is wrong. We can't get through. Now we're actually losing.
Okay.
I'll do Quran for 300.
Just actually, guys, just give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, we're going to do a new system for buzzing in. So if you guys have a phone on you, if you can go to this link. And then the game code for this game is 511807. Easier to just control it from here. Okay, so I have Akhtar family and NUISCJ joined.
Give me a couple of minutes, okay? We are trying.
Sure. Akhtar family, okay, I have all of you. You guys want to test your buzzers? So NUISCJ, try to, Haggad crew, try to, Ichman, I just got yours. And then Akhtar family. Okay, cool. So as soon as the question prompt is read, if you guys buzz in on that, and I'll see who buzzed in first. Okay. Who has control of the board? Akhtar family, did you have control of the board?
I don't think so.
NUISCJ, sorry.
Quran for 300.
Quran for 300. This surah has two Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahims. Akhtar family?
What is Surah number?
That is correct. Okay, and you have control of the board.
Sunnah for 100.
Wait. Sunnah for 100. It is sunnah to make ghusl on this day of the week. NUICJ?
Friday. What is Friday?
Okay, and you have control of the board.
We'll do Sunnah for 300.
When Fatima radiallahu anha complained about her work and requested a servant, this is what the Prophet ﷺ told her to do that was better for her. NUICJ?
Recite tasbih. Subhanallah 33.
Do tasbih.
Subhanallah 33.
Subhanallah 32 times, Alhamdulillah 32 times, Allah 32 times.
You speak.
You need to be more specific. Anyone else? I'll reset the buzzers. Akhtar family?
What is tasbih Fatma?
Okay, which is, oh, accept that.
33 times Subhanallah, 33 times Alhamdulillah, and 34 times Allahu Akbar, or 33 times Allahu Akbar, and saying at the end Shahada.
Okay, and what time period specifically? That's what we're looking for, right?
Before you go to sleep.
And also before you go to sleep, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that is correct. Yeah, so we are looking for 33 times for Alhamdulillah, 33 times for Allah, Subhanallah, and 34 times for Allahu Akbar, and the key was before going to bed.
I think that was a 300 question, right?
Miriam, I think they said Allahu Akbar 33 also.
33 or 34 times. They started with 34.
Okay.
Yeah. And Akhtar family, you have control of the board.
So that's for 200.
According to Hadith, if you have nothing nice to say, you should do this. Haggad crew.
Stay quiet.
What is stay quiet?
That is correct. And you have control of the board. Are you guys still there? You guys are on mute.
Let's do from the Sunnah 400.
From the Sunnah for 400. The Prophet ﷺ used to rinse his mouth after drinking milk, and when he ﷺ was asked, he said it was because of this reason. NUISCJ.
Because it has fat?
That is correct. I know it was 400.
From the Sunnah for 500.
The Prophet ﷺ gave his uncle Abbas radiallahu anhu this gift, which forgives your sins, the first and last of them, the past and recent, the unintentional and the intentional, the small and the huge, the secret and the open. Akhtar family.
What is Salat Tasbih?
That is correct. Okay, and you have control of the board.
Prophet Isa for 100.
For 100, right?
Yeah.
This is what was miraculous about his birth. NUISCJ.
He didn't have a father.
Put down a question.
What is he didn't have a father?
That is correct.
Prophet for 200.
This is the name of Prophet Isa alayhi salam's grandfather. Haggad crew.
Who is Imran?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Yeah. Prophet Isa, the 99 names 100.
For 100? This is the meaning of Al-Khaliq. Haggad crew.
What is the creator?
Okay. Yes, that is correct. Oh, sorry. Thank you. And you have control of the board.
Sayyidina Isa 300.
This is the animal that Isa alayhi salam made out of clay and then blew into it and Allah brought it to life. NUISCJ.
What is a bird?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Prophet Isa for 400.
Prophet Isa for 400. This will be the person accompanying Prophet Isa alayhi salam when he fights the Dajjal. And you, ISCJ?
Who is the Mahdi?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Prophet Isa for 500.
Prophet Isa for 500. This is the gate where Prophet Isa alayhi salam will kill the Dajjal. Okay, the correct answer is what is the gate of Lud, and that's a place in Palestine near Beit al-Muqaddas. And you still have control of the board.
99 names for 200.
This is the name of it's not English. This is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that means the responsive one. Akhtar family.
What is Muhammad?
That is incorrect. And you, ISCJ?
What is Al-Mujib?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
We'll do 99 names for 300.
99 names for 300. The most names of Allah in one page in the Quran are mentioned in this surah. Ichman.
What is Surah Mujadila?
That is incorrect. Akhtar family?
Surah Talaq. What is Surah Talaq?
Surah what?
Talaq.
That is incorrect. Okay, and the correct answer, if anyone wants to give it just for fun.
Surah Al-Hash.
Hashr is the correct answer, but because it was played twice, you guys don't get points for that. So the correct answer is Surah Al-Hash. And ISCJ still has control of the board.
99 names for 400.
99 names for 400. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given himself an odd number of names according to the hadith. Okay. Correct answer is what does Allah loves odd numbers? And the hadith is verily Allah is one and loves the odd number. And you, ISCJ, you still have control of the board.
99 names for 500.
Arab Bedouins say that there is 100th name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that only blank know. What are camels? And you still have control of the board.
Islam in America 100.
I was the first Muslim US congressman. And you, ISCJ?
Keith Edison.
Who is Keith Ellison?
You say that.
That is correct. You have control of the board.
200.
This is the most densely populated Muslim city in the United States. Haggad crew.
What is Dearborn, Michigan?
Correct. Okay, and you have control of the board.
Go.
This one's too big one.
No.
Let's go 300. It's America 300.
There is a bas-relief statue of the Prophet ﷺ recognizing him as one of the greatest lawgivers of history on this building. Correct answer is what is the US Supreme Court building? All right. You still have control of the board? Okay. These are the two individuals accredited for bringing the most people into Islam in the United States. And you, ISCJ? Just ignore those.
Were Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X?
That is correct.
No. Islam in America for 500.
Figured you'd choose that one. 1 second. Okay. Historians have records of Muslims exploring the New World and as early as this century. what is the 12th century? And they actually say that Columbus had a book that was written by Portuguese Muslims when he was coming to America. Okay. So, oh, wait, Itchman family, it buzzed after I did it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so going into Final Jeopardy. So I've updated the chat so you should only be able to chat with me directly. Itchman family, please still participate to see if you guys know what the answer is. But please type in the point value you want this question to be worth. Our category today will be hadith. Okay. The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah pardoned these three things from his ummah, referring to three categories of sins. And then I'm just waiting for Akhtar family. Okay, so I think, well, nobody got the question correct fully. The correct answer is, what are his mistakes, his forgetfulness, and that which they have been forced to do. So NUISCJ, you almost got it, but instead of insanity, it's what is that which they are forced to do. So that puts our total points at, for everyone. Okay. Okay, and Akhtar family. Okay, so with that, NUISCJ and Akhtar family will be moving on. Sorry, Haggag, I know you were in competition with NUISCJ and Itchman family. Thank you guys so much for participating. And inshallah, our final game will be tomorrow.
Good job, Taha.
All right, thanks everybody.
I'm gonna start hitting because I've had it.
Okay.
I've had it. No, I'm gonna start hitting.